Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to Ireland's first video review of Nissan's brand new Micra. And I say brand new, it is brand new in pretty much every respect. It's powered by a 1.2 litre 8-valve engine, which is a nice little thing. It's a nice little car. I'm impressed with the way it looks. It looks better than the outgoing Micra. I was never really a fan of that. Although I was a fan of the Micra previous to that one. I thought it was a very cute little car and it lost some of its cuteness. Well, I think the Micra may have regained some of its cuteness right now. Now this one is the entry-level model, okay? So I'm not driving some fancy big press car thing, this top range stuff. This is the entry-level 1.2 litre model. This is the model you'll buy, in other words. So in this one I have all the good stuff as well. I have front electric windows, a decent stereo, which I was listening to earlier on. It's pretty good actually. And I also have Bluetooth hands-free, which is available on all of the cars. Now, also in this car, good sound and engine. Also in this car, there is, unlike most of the competitors in the small car segment, you'll find that they don't have traction control. But in actual fact, it's involved. It's in this car. ESP comes as standard on these models. Now, there's a 5-speed box in it, which seems very decent. It's pretty solid, nice. And a cruising speed. Now we're just up at 100 kilometers an hour now, and I have to say it's quiet enough. The 1.2 litre engine is not exactly buzzing away underneath the bonnet. It's a nice, very stable drive. It's actually very comfortable. It feels very comfortable. It actually feels very solid on the road as well. I'm impressed. Big mirrors, they're adjustable from inside as well, which is the other part of that. Big vents on the dashboard. It is, you know you're sitting in a Micra, you know you're sitting in a little, because it has the same sort of steering wheel from the last one. It also has Bluetooth phone controls on your steering wheel, and you have stereo controls on the steering wheel, so that's both there. Now the looks of the car is a question of taste. You either like it or you don't. I think it's a more acceptable look than the previous one. It's less discussion about the car and more about the fact that it's a car and that it seems to be a good one. But this is very basic, nice essence of a car, and that's brilliant. I like that in a car. I like when a car has been boiled down and all the crap has been removed, and I tell you, all the sales blurb is finished with it, and all of a sudden you've got a car. Here's just a car. It's a vehicle for getting you from A to B. And this feels like a very solid, very safe version. You've got 6 airbags in here, like one in front, there's one over that side, but I also have curtain airbags too, which is the other part. This has ABS and traction control as standard, which is actually called ESP, if you're wondering. They've all got a different name for it, but ESP seems to be the one that most of them are kind of going for now. In front of me, the dashboard is very clear. I can easily see what speed I'm doing in kilometers. I have a rev counter, I have a fuel gauge, and I have a clock. And that's pretty much it. And I can also have a trip computer as well, which is the other part as well. I can figure out my kilometers, litres per 100 kilometers. At the moment I'm using 1. I'm on a roundabout now just to see what it feels like. Acceleration's really good. The little engine just spin away under the bonnet. It's really going for it. It's really good, really good. And then it settles down. You reach your speed that you want, and it all settles into just being a little car. I absolutely love the kind of the touches, the little touches. There's in the middle here. I just have a sort of 3 dials. So I have my fan speed, I have rear window demister, I have the direction I want the air to come out, and I have what temperature to set it at. Okay, but they're all dinky little switches, and they're just at the right height, the right place, exactly where I can, just without looking, I can go tickety-tick, and it's done. I've also got headlamp levelers. I can turn off the traction control on that side of me. There's a decent stereo in it too. Now there is an aux connector and a USB port. I'm told there's a USB port somewhere. I don't see it right now, but it's there. I have a shelf down there, and I have a glove box, which is a decent, bloody hell, that's a big glove box for a small car. There's a TARDIS down there rather than a glove box. It's quite big, quite decent. Materials used are, well, useful. They're nice. they're hard plastic, but not. It's a decent material. It's just not that soft plastic that I'm starting to get used to in a lot of cars these days. But again, like I said, this is the entry-level model. This is the model you're going to buy with your own money. Now, this car on the road price. Now, I'm not going to talk about some fictitious thing plus metallic paint plus this plus that. No, the on the road price of this car. You walk into the dealership tomorrow, you would drive out in one for €14,900. That's a cheap car. I'm mightily impressed. Nissan, you have opened my eyes to the new Micra. Now this is like I say, a 10-15 minute test drive. It's not a big long week, so I can't really tell you all of the gubbins, but I do know it has a big boot. It's very easy to drive. There seems to be power in every gear as well. It's just, I'm in fourth, which is the wrong gear for the speed. It still seems to give me plenty of acceleration. It's a good engine. For those who want to know, it's a 3-cylinder engine, 8 valve. Okay, so I know that's a bugbear of some people that prefer the 16 valve engine, but I can't see anything wrong. Nissan must know what they're doing. They put an 8 valve engine in it. God, it's very manoeuvrable. Really is. Very manoeuvrable. I'm very impressed. Absolutely, I am very impressed with this car. I like the handles. They're like the Duke handles. Really, I wouldn't have been a big fan of Micra in general, but this is very good. I love the headroom. I have tons of room, man, way above my head there. It's very good. Brilliant car.